Good afternoon, everyone. Fernando here with Bareboot Traders. Haven't been trading in a while, but this Friday we had some good trades, and we gonna try to do a quick breakdown of the trades we took. Took three trades. The first one was IGC right at the open. We were watching it. This thing had a really decent pre-market chart, so we were watching it at the open. It sold off a little bit back to this 550 560 area. That was the pre-market resistance level. There's where the VWAP was, but was finding a lot of support here. When we trading it, we were watching the order flow and the level 2, and was just not selling off. You guys can see these huge wicks here. That's a bullish sign. So what I did was I took initial here just to be part of the party around 570 575, and I was watching it expecting this to do a red to green or falling angel pattern here. So as soon as it broke 575 and the volume started to pick up, I added to my position around 578, sold most of my position at $6 and started selling the rest here. Then I held about 150 or 200 shares here to see if it would create a bull flag setup here or a 1 minute candle to make a new high, but it didn't. It got rejected here again and sold off back to the VWAP, so I got out completely. There was a really good trade right off the gate. It gave us a nice cushion to trade well for the rest of the day. So let's get back into the second trade. So the second trade, this is the screen that we see on the chat room in the mornings. This is Andrew's screen, and the second trade was what was it? Let me see. The second trade was SYN. You guys can see here that I took SYN sort of early, and then I kept watching it, and I called here that I might scalp over 50 after the pullback, and that's what I did. So SYN, I think it popped at the scanner, as you guys can see here. So you're watching it, and after this push here, I was waiting for a pullback, a micro pullback to get in. I got in here, but as you guys can see, there's no volume confirmation. So this setup looks good, but is missing some stuff to work. I decided to add a little bit more to my position at the VWAP for the break of $3. And when it came here and it didn't break the $3, I decided to get out with a little bit of profit. But 1 or 2 minutes later, we had this huge push here from $3 to all the way to $3.50, and that's when I said on the chat I might get in after a pullback over 50. So this thing had a huge push, had a second huge push, and when it pulled back here, I don't even know how to call this, a micro pullback, or if we could put this on a 30-second time frame, you could see maybe better, or like, I don't even know if it's a thing, like a 5-second time frame. You guys could see the 1 minute bull flag pullback here. So that's when I decided to get in. We had this pullback here, we broke over 50 again, orders started coming in, and then I started scalping. Again, not a lot of size, but sold some at 65, some at 75, around 80, and I was just holding my position again for the break of $4, which happened, but kind of heavy over here. So I sold more, and sold the rest before we got back to break even. So that was the second trade of the day, a ultra micro inner candle, I don't even know how to call it, bull flag pullback, momentum trade, if you want to call it. Well, that's the nature of small caps, I guess. And then I said I was done for the day at this point, but I saw that AYTU was halted, and as you guys can see here, I scalped it as soon as it resumed. Not as soon as resumed, because the way I trade halts is there's two ways, but on this specific case, what I did was I waited to open, I waited for the initial sell-off to happen, and maybe try to define like some sort of resistance, some sort of support level before the halt. So 350 VWAP was kind of the level I was watching. So when it dipped here, I got some at 345, 350, scalped it at 380, sold some more at 370, sold some more again at 365, and then I decided to get back in again for this break here, the break of 370. Usually what happens on halts, or what I like to see, it's when it opens, it sells off a little bit and creates this sort of bull flag here, and I'll jump in on the first 1 minute candle to make a new high. So I was anticipating that for this candle here. Got in here, sort of broke it, but didn't have a lot of strength. It was kind of heavy here, so I got out break even. Some good money again on scalp, but if I hadn't had this good trades at the beginning of the day and I had enough cushion, I don't think I would take this trade. But anyways, guys, those are the trades for Friday. I hope it helps you guys out. If you guys have any questions, shoot me an email, or leave your questions and comments at the forum at bearbulltraders.com. Alright, have a good one. See you then.